Thank you. You're watching and listening to DJ interview with DJ Nocturna. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching on my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment if you like this video. My guest is Italian Darkwave band Vonamor. Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning or good evening. Ciao. I have my coffee. See, I got my coffee here. I got my bat mug. If you can see my bat mug.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I interviewed.
Wow.
Yeah, this friend of mine, he makes these things. This is actually he made this out of my image, I guess. I don't sleep. I don't sleep upside down though, but pretty close. Yeah, his name is Joey Chiarello, and yeah, he's a ceramist. But anyway, thank you both for joining me. I know it's what time is it up there in Rome?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah, wow,
It's perfect
okay.
time for
know.
a chat.
Did you guys have your dinner yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
In Rome, we usually have it at 9 p.m.
Oh, okay. That's like what I do over here. I eat whenever I want.
Great. This is the best philosophy.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I know I mentioned you guys were Darkwave. Am I correct? Is that like a dark? Is that what more like?
It is.
It
Yeah,
has
we say dark wave or punk wave. It depends.
Yeah.
We don't want to stick to a single genre, but it's more dark wave. Yeah.
So the name is Vonamor, and I know that there are two sisters, right? Giulia,
yeah, it's me.
And Francesca. Francesca is your sister. She can't join us today, right?
Yeah, she
and then
is.
And then there's Luca. So could you tell us like who does a lot of who does this? Who's the vocalist and all the instruments?
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah,
Giulia,
Luca first.
No, please go ahead.
Okay. I'm the female voice, Giulia, and I also play the bass guitar and the metal flute in some songs, and sometimes the these instruments we use saxophone and flute and clarinet to have more strange tunes with the electronics. So I play the metal flute, and my sister Francesca plays the saxophone and clarinet. She started playing the piano since she was very young. She played, and then she also does all the electronics, the synths and stuff. Well, Luca is the male singer, the vocal. And you can, Luca, maybe you can explain the way we always work together too.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. We compose all the songs together, the three of us, both with regard to the music and to the lyrics as well, which actually play a very important role in our project. Typically, one of us comes out with an idea, with a tune that shares with the other, and everything else adds on in layers. And everyone is really very much involved in the creative process. And this is something that we like a lot. We are very close friends and close connections between one another, so it is the best way.
So do everybody contributes to the songwriting, to the lyrics?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we also wanted to thank Francesco Bassoli. Francesco is like a fourth Vonamor. He plays the guitar, and he supported us while composing the songs and registering and recording the album. So it's 3 + 1.
So how did you guys all connected to form, to form a friendship to begin with, or, a collaboration?
Yeah, so we, my sister and I started playing since we were very young. We were 10-year-old. And then I've always wanted to have a band. That was my main dream. So I sort of forced my younger sister to learn something. She wanted to, she's always loved theater. So I joined her with the theater, which was very useful for performing as well. And we started playing. Then little by little, we started having a band, and we played as an underground Darkwave trio. While playing in Rome, we met, we were 25-year-old. We met Luca and Francesco, who played in another band. We played a lot during those years, 15 years ago, more or less. So we were playing all over Italy. We knew all the clubs in Rome. So we met playing in 2 different bands. We really liked each other a lot. The way they played was similar to us. We all loved the same kind of music. So we started having some shows together, some gigs together. And then we had this chance to start playing together because a director asked me to write the scores for a short movie. And I thought that because of the special request that this director had for us, the perfect match could be me, my sister, Luca, and Francesco with these guitars and loops. It was, yes, and the first time we played, we composed all together, and we really liked it. And when we recorded it, our producer immediately told us that this could be very good for us to continue that way and try to experiment more, at least the 3 of us.
And what about you, Luca? How did you get into music?
Oh, well, I started very young as well. I started as a singer, and I played the guitar when I was at high school. And I mean, my family, especially my father, I mean, gave me a lot of teachings in terms of, you know, rock and roll from the 60s and the 70s,
the
early 80s. And I immediately wanted to have a band myself as well. And then I met a lot of interesting people who wanted to do the same when I was at school. And it was all crescendo. So met people, I started playing, I had experience in many genres. I started from progressive rock, then a little bit more into metal, and then I ended up with you know, the 80s sound. And I liked composing music, writing lyrics, and yes, when I met Giulia and Francesca, it was something like a love at first sight. Musically speaking, and we found one another very, very interesting, and it was extremely important, to grow together in terms of tastes and you know, what you like to play, what you like to listen to. We started going to the same concerts, to see the same bands, and this, of course, creates, as you know, a very deep connection between people. This is the reason why we are all here, right? So, yeah, I mean, it was a very nice escalation, and this is what formed Vonamor at the end of the day.
So, did you guys meet in a club setting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's beautiful.
We were all playing together in a club. Yeah.
Oh, so what is the music scene like? You know, the dark wave music scene in Rome, you know, Italy.
Well, I mean, the music scene in Rome, when we were younger, I mean, 10 years ago, something like that, when we started to play a lot, it was a little bit confusing in terms of there were a lot of pop bands and rock rock was not really something that attracted a lot of people in clubs. But there were a few clubs who made very, very good shows, and particularly they invited bands from abroad. So there were a lot of bands coming from the Northern Europe, coming from the US and the UK, and that created an underground scene, was very good, and I mean, people became to like also the darkest sounds that are the ones that we love, and so rock disco places so started to have opening acts with live bands, and it developed a little bit.
Yeah. Is there a big like goth scene in Rome?
What? Sorry?
Goth?
Goth,
Yeah.
not so much, but some clubs, metal and goth. Just it's a niche. I mean, we know that we have to find our audience, and we have to take care of them. But when we can create very good relationships and connections, but they're always the same 100, 200 people. There are not so many, but there are. You can go and meet them in the same clubs. But the main scene is always pop music or trap music now, and mainly in Italian. So we have to find a way to, we mix different languages, but we use a lot in English language. And it was something very well considered maybe in the 90s in Italy, but little by little Italian is the mainstream, and it's difficult for us not to sing in Italian. So so you have to find the clubs and people who really enjoys maybe the 80s Darkwave or goth or Northern Europe music.
Yeah, I would love to hear an Italian version of the kind of music that it'd be nice to be sung in Italian. It's beautiful. Beautiful language.
It is beautiful. We have some songs. So we have some songwriters who are very good. And during our next single will be half in English and half in Italian. So
okay.
We will send it to you so you can tell us about the difference between the two languages.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your music description. Even the name of your band, the name of your project, Vonamor, it kind of indicates the theme of love. What is the origin of that name, and how did you come up with that name, Vonamor? Anyone can answer that.
Yeah, I mean, it was it took us some time to pick a name for the band. But when we started discussing things, we knew that we wanted something that was catchy and that could recall a word that embodied a strong value that could connect a lot of people. And we found out that amor was a really good one, coming from love, and love unites a lot of people. And then we also like the fact that if you read it in a reverse way, it's like Romanov, which is the name of as you know, very famous
Russian
family in Russia. And,
so it is easy to remember.
Yeah, it is easy to remember, and as you know, that was the last Tsar family before the revolution in Russia, and we like this remembrance of music being a revolution based on love and connections, and also the fact that the Vonamor unites the forms of different languages, because Amor recalls the Latin languages like Spanish and Italian and French.
Yeah, that's what I recognize immediately.
Yeah.
More.
Von, we have Von, that is of course a word that is used in German,
Dutch
in
or
Dutch.
German.
So you can translate it like with love, from love, to love.
So
of
actually,
love.
Of love.
so actually, you guys put that word together. You didn't think that. Oh, okay. You just put it all together. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's made up.
Yeah, because I know you indicated in your press release that is the Vonamor is the end and the beginning. It is from love, of love, and for love. And I get, is that what you mean? Okay, because love transcends, right?
Yes.
Love is eternal. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's beautiful.
And several songs, even this new single, talks about the fact that love can transcend even death. So yes, love is central to, it's pivotal to in our songs and lyrics.
I know. Yeah, the Venus, the goddess of love, is so powerful in your theme, I suppose. Yeah. The goddess of love.
So, yes.
Aphrodite. Yeah. So and I know you just released a new single. I mean, more recent. It's called "Take Your Heart," and in that particular song, you did put a little bit of a background to that. You said that it's an invocation to life, to love, to irony. Can you explain that? Those beautiful words.
Thank you. Yes, we, as Luca has already mentioned, we really care for our lyrics as well. So we take care of composing the songs, but words are extremely important to us. And it is like this song, "Take Your Heart." It's like a dialogue between two lovers. But the strange thing is that there is a female voice and a male voice. And the strange thing is that you listen to the song, you understand that the main lover actually is dead. So it's like it's an impossible dialogue, which is made possible through love. So we think, and it is a very hard conversation, because there is this philosophy behind it, that we think that it is truly impossible to fully understand each other. And sometimes language is an imperfect tool, that it's full of ambiguity. Therefore, we can somehow connect only if we try to be more spontaneous, like children. And in the video clip, there are these two children, because we think that sometimes gestures and more spontaneous ways can overcome this difficulty of language that can be ambiguous. And in this song, if you read the lyrics, then you can understand that the words of the female lovers were completely misunderstood by the male lover, which fatally caused the death of the lover. So it's like we like to think that you can start dancing with this song, and then little by little you understand that there is something tragic as well. So you can read again or listen to it again and understand more about it.
Yeah, and love does it is kind of, you give your heart, so you do risk that tragic part of love. Yeah. And so this is part of the new album that's going to be released, right, in February.
Yes.
Is that the scheduled date?
Yes.
18th of February. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is the title of the debut album? Is it just called Vonamor?
Vonamor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We want it to be simple.
Oh yeah.
Crystal clear.
That's always a good name for the debut album. Yeah. So, and I know you guys have 8 songs in this new album.
Yeah.
And I know you released already 2 other ones before this, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's
You can find all of them on Spotify, and also we made video clips, so they're on YouTube.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how
Fast
did you
Forward
make?
Girl, they are Fast Forward Girl and
Mhm.
Never Betray Us. The 2
Mhm.
singles were released first. And then we have Take Your Heart, the single that we have been talking about now. And there is a new single that is coming out actually next week. So please stay
Oh,
tuned.
okay. Oh, okay. That's next week. Okay.
Yeah.
And then so that's going to be right before the release date.
Yeah.
And then the album in February. Yes.
And this is going to be from the record label Time to Kill Records.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is going to be is this will it be available on vinyl or it's just CD? Or you
We
can just,
start with the CD with
okay, all right.
Time to Kill Records.
Oh wow, okay.
The label is a goth metal label. We started having some Darkwave dark groups.
So what are some of your musical inspirations?
Well, there's a lot of them actually, and this is the very nice and funny thing about composing together with Giulia and Francesca. We all come from slightly different backgrounds,
Mhm.
and we put them all together when we play, when we compose. I mean, in our music, you can find probably influences from bands like The Cure or
Mhm.
Smiths also, and I mean also PJ Harvey, Nick Cave,
Oh
this
wow.
kind
Right
of
on.
Taxi
dark,
the Moon,
dark folk.
Joy Division.
Oh, okay.
And
So,
but of course, in the way we compose and perform, you can also find a lot of other things. As I said, I am more probably I come more from the rock scene, from the art rock scene. So there's something in the way I sing that probably delivers other things. And of course, we all like David Bowie, and I personally a big fan of Jeff Buckley, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
so I mean we
we
really
will
have
love him.
a lot of influences, and it's good to put them all together.
Oh wow. Yeah, so if
There
somebody
are some influences also from Laurie Anderson and so many.
Yeah.
Or
So I know you guys were also you make videos. You've made some videos on this, and who was responsible for the video production? Did you guys all collaborate together?
we all collaborate at the beginning for the ideas, and Francesca, my sister, is the one who is often also the director, or she has an eye on video clips and graphics more than we have. Next 2 videos will be directed by her. And yeah, she's also an architect, and she works in the cinema, so she's the one into it. We leave her space for expressing herself in this. Yeah, we always want to create not only, since as I told you, we started from theater as well, so we always tend to imagine a song also with performative arts, with images, with words. We try to mix all kind of different arts we know. And
So
yeah, video clips. The last one was for Take Your Heart, was directed by Fabio Santomauro, and he's an animator and illustrator, and this is why there are some parts which are animated, like in a video clip, in a video game.
So if anybody wanted to check out your website, that is Vonamor, dot IT.
IT, yeah.
All right. That's wonderful. Okay. What about your band? You have Bandcamp as well?
We have Big Cartel
Mm-hmm.
with the label, and then you can find, yeah, you can pre-order it with from Time to Kill Records, Big Cartel, yeah.
Okay.
From the label.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to the new album. It'll be coming out in February, and it's called simply Vonamor. Vonamor, Vonamor, just like love. A big shout out to Shauna from Shameless Promotion PR. And
Thank you so much. Yeah.
and congratulations on the new album. I'm looking forward to it. And best regards to, okay, so I got Giulia,
Thank you so
and
much.
Luca, and
It's a pleasure.
Francesco can't be with us, but yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining me. Let me just turn this off.
Thank you.